Hi, my name's Lucas. I run a business called the Bay Trampolines, and we specialise in the assembly and disassembly and relocation of Springfree trampolines and fully trampolines. So what I'm going to do in this video today is three things. I'm going to review Springfree trampolines. I have got another review video which I've done in the past, but this is an up-to-date one. And I'm also going to show you what a Springfree trampoline looks like after about 4 years of being out in the elements. And I'm gonna show you two energetic boys jumping on trampoline so you can see what it looks like with kids in there. Because in my last video I had a few comments of people asking why is no one jumping on it, what kind of review is that? So I'm just giving the people what they want. Alright, so Springfree trampolines, they are the Rolls Royce of trampolines. They're the #1 selling trampolines in Australia. They sell them in the UK and America, and I'm not sure where else, but I know definitely those countries. They are expensive compared to other brands like Vully, and especially Kmart and Target and Big W and those trampolines, but you do get your money's worth. So if your budget can stretch to Springfree, I'd definitely recommend people getting a Springfree trampoline. They come in different shapes and sizes. So this one's an oval. It's 4 meters long and 2.6 meters in width. There's a smaller version and there's also circular and square versions. I'll put a link of the Springfree website so you can look at the different options, but there's a different shape and size to suit all backyards. Alright, so let's start from the ground up. So the frame is a very secure, sturdy, durable frame. This one is 4 years old, as I said, and there are no rust spots at all on this frame. We're about 20 minutes away from the ocean. If you are closer to the ocean, like on the coast, your trampoline might be a bit more susceptible to getting rust, just because of the humidity and the ocean water. But yeah, we're 20 minutes away and we've got no rust spots. Working our way up, you've got the springs. So as the name suggests, they don't use traditional coiled springs like the older trampolines and like the other trampolines out there on the market. These use fiberglass spring rods. So what happens is the kids jump, the spring rods kind of go down, and then the tension in the spring rods spring the mat back up. There's no chance of kids getting the feet stuck in the springs like the traditional ones, and it's a great bouncing performance from these springs. They are very, very good. After 4 years, there's no loss in tension. They're still really, really good. Next up, so while we're down here, we've got a ladder. This is an older version of a Springfree ladder. Not as good as the newer generation ones. So the newer ones have got a platform, like a step there, whereas this one's just a narrow step piece. It's not great for younger kids, but it does the job. Up to the safety net. It's got the zip entry system. The zip opens and closes from the inside and outside, so when the kids are in there, they can shut themselves in, so there's no big gaping hole. One negative I would say about the zip system is the seam can sometimes come away from the zip, and sometimes the zip does break. Doesn't happen often, but I have seen it on second-hand trampolines. And sometimes, like if you're looking to buy a trampoline on Facebook or Gumtree, you might find safety nets with holes in them. They are a bit more susceptible to holes in the net than the Vully nets. The Vully nets are brilliant. You hardly ever find holes in the nets on those. With Springfrees, they are a bit more susceptible. Though saying that, this is a 4-year-old trampoline, and we've got tree branches overhanging the trampoline, and we don't have any holes, so maybe we've either been really lucky or our boys look after it really well, but we don't have any holes after 4 years. Inside we've got the jumping mat. So just like the rest of the trampoline, this is about 4 years old. I pressure washed it last year and it still looks pretty good. So around the outside you can see it's nice and clean after the pressure wash. The material that the jumping mat is made out of is really good. We've got no holes in there. It's nice and strong. The Springfree website says the maximum capacity is 700 kilograms, and they've said they've proved that by putting loads of kids in the trampoline, and the total weight of the kids was 700 kilograms, but none of the kids were jumping on the trampoline at that time. So I don't know how great that was in terms of evidence for maximum weight capacity. I'd say maximum weight capacity is 150 kilograms, which is what, an adult and one kid maybe. They say only one person should be on a trampoline at a time, but you know, kids are going to jump on there with other people because it's a lot more fun like that. With an oval trampoline, best way for multiple kids to jump is one to be on one end, one to be at the other end, and if there's a third one in the middle. And that way you spread the weight around. Also with a Springfree, you can get a shade cover. You get in there, so if you look up, there are gaps around the outside, so leaves can still come inside the trampoline. You can see a few leaves there. I use a blower and just blow the leaves out every month or so. It's still about 90% coverage, so still pretty good shade cover, and it also stops the jumping mat getting really hot from the sun, which is a problem in Australia. The Woolly trampolines have got a shade cover that completely covers the whole area. So if shade cover and stopping leaves is one of the biggest things for you, then maybe go for a Woolly over a Springfree. That's about it. So when the boys get back from school, I'm gonna get them to give you a jumping demo. And if you've got any questions or concerns, feel free to shoot me a message or leave a comment, and I'll be happy to get back and help you out. If you need any trampolines assembled or dismantled or relocated in New South Wales, yeah, I'll be more than happy to help. I do Springfrees and Villiers, or even if you've just got general questions, as I said. All right, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye. Okay, so the boys are back from school and they're jumping on the trampoline. That's Leo, that's Alexander. So he's 10, 8 and 10, and this is on the 4-meter trampoline. So you can see there's loads of room. So as I was saying earlier in the video, if one kid jumps on one end, other end, and if there's a third, they jump in the middle. So there's loads of clearance on the ground, so there's no danger of them hitting the ground. Probably about a metre, 90 centimetres to a metre clearance. See how high you can go, boys? So yeah, if you're about 10 years old, you might hit the top of the shade cover, but that's if they're really jumping. Yeah, any flicks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How about a bum jump, Leo? Oh yeah, twister.
Ew.
Alright. Yeah, so that's a jumping demo. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya, bye.